Hi, so this video is about our final project for CSCI-E90 Cloud Computing for 2014 Harvard University Extension School. Professor Zoran Georgievic. Subject was AWS Android SDK, and we use it to develop a remote emergency alert program. Summary, basically, our program was designed to help with saving lives. Heart disease is a big deal in the US. So we're going to talk about the impact of heart disease on the US, how the emergency room operate, and the cardiologists, how do they operate with the paramedics in the field. And we suggested some changes that can actually cut down on the time that people spend waiting for care and expedite the care and produce better outcome. So quickly, about 600,000 Americans die from heart disease every year. 1 in 4 deaths in the U.S. cost $108.9 billion every year. So heart attack is basically when heart muscle dies because of lack of oxygen, usually because of poor health, poor nutrition. The AHA, American Heart Association, says the quicker we identify, notify the hospital, and actually treat the person, the better outcome they have of surviving and not getting injured. So our goal was to develop a program using AWS SDK for Android that helps the health provider speed up identification, notification, intervention in the case of heart attacks and other life-threatening emergencies. So our goal is save lives and save some of the $108.9 billion that we spend every year. In the current environment, paramedics basically have to call on the phone to get connected through a phone attendant to an ER doc and tell them what they have. And the ER doc, based on that information, will activate or not a team of cardiologists, and that there are so few of them. There are several problems with that approach, mainly due to the fact that it goes through a phone call. There's no record of it. It's not full. There's misunderstanding, disconnection, busy line, busy people. The new environment will actually use basically a distributed message system through a topic, where the paramedic presses a button, sends a message to a topic, uploads a file to a S3 bucket, and that message is distributed to all the doctors and cardiologists. A lot of benefits to that approach. It's asynchronous. In other words, the participants don't have to be available all at the same time. It can go to multiple people, and it can go out in different formats. So AWS SDK for Android sits between your application and the AWS global infrastructure and the AWS services. It allows the application to access through APIs or AWS services. Our solution in AWS format. So we have the parameters of the mobile client. They upload file to S3 bucket, send a notification to SNS topic. The SNS topic distribute the notification to a team to all the subscribers in different formats. Development environment, we use the Android Studio and AWS SDK. Android Studio is official Android IDE, and AWS comes in, compressed zip jars with a core jar and jars basically for each service. So our result is this is the main menu of the application. Paramedics have the option to send an alert to the ER. Doctors can alert cardiologists. They can send feedback to paramedics, and cardiologists can send feedback to the emergency room. So these are the options. Select in the middle. Paramedic will select a patient, and then the ER doc will receive notification that includes a link to the patient file. ER doctors can also send a notification to the cardiologist to ask them to activate whatever room or service that they desire. So AWS SDK for Android is a great tool for mobile application development. It's well supported, and there's plenty of support available. It works very well with an Android phone or an external device through the USB port. Thank you for your attention.